Well, is a midget scanner really up to the job? We've got Lauren Goode here on the set to tell us all about that, all things reviewed.
I didn't use that word in my column, though.
No, you didn't.
I should check with you first.
It's a, well, midget scanner. That's midget. But anyway.
It's very tiny.
So let's talk. You've reviewed three scanners. Two are actually physical and one is an app. Let's start with this one because it's big.
It's big, right? It's bigger than even Neat's mobile scanner. And Neat is sort of the industry standard for a mobile scanner. And this is even a little bit bulkier. This is from Xerox. It just launched in January. It's $250. What's cool about this one is that it's got some ports in the back, one for a flash drive and one for an SD card. So a lot of scanners, you have to plug them into your computer in order to transfer the files. This one, you can scan everything directly onto your different memory devices and then stick it into your computer.
Could you put that straight into the computer, though?
You can do that as well, I believe. The best part about this, though, is that the SD card is also a port for an EyeFi card, which creates a little wireless hotspot, and it takes a device that is inherently not a Wi-Fi enabled device, and it makes it Wi-Fi enabled. So as you're scanning things, it's showing up on this dashboard on your computer and on your mobile phone magically.
Magically. I like that word. Right. So you used this one. How easy was it to use?
It was fairly easy to use. The setup with the EyeFi card wasn't especially easy. That was a multi-step process. But once I got that set up, it was easy to use, and this was actually my favorite of the three I reviewed this week.
Okay, but it is pricey. It's $250. And you can actually get a full-size printer scanner for a lot less than that, right?
I don't know about that, but I know some readers have emailed and commented on the post already, and they've said, well, if you tried the Fuji one, that's $500, but I really like that one. So when you compare it to something like that, it's less expensive. But compared to some of the other devices I've been playing with, $250 is the priciest.
Okay. Okay, so what about this one? This is
Planon's Slim Scan.
That is
now look
slim.
at that. I brought a business card here, so we can basically compare the two. And it really is about the size of a business card, or they describe it as a credit card sized device. It comes from a Canadian company called Planon. It's very tiny. You have to remove this. Let's see if I can do it. In order to scan, you would use a flat surface and you would scan this along the edge like this. But I found that you had to have a really slow, steady hand as you were doing it. Otherwise, the file wouldn't actually scan properly. A lot of the files I scanned had text missing, or they were cropped and cut off. And then there's this receipt management software that comes with this as well. And it turned out I was using an outdated version, and it wouldn't recognize the file types right away. I had to update the software. I was supposed to update the software on this as well. Even then, I didn't find the software to be entirely intuitive, so this
how much was this one?
This is about $105 in different retail sites.
So the extra $145 for this bigger one, that would give you a bit of peace of mind.
If you've got to do a lot of scanning, that one's probably worth it.
Okay, now there was an app as well.
And then there was an app. There are a couple apps out there that people like to use. This one I used is called JotNot Pro, and what that allowed me to do is just take a picture of a receipt or a business card or any other kind of document. I even tried it with 8x11 full-size documents. I could process the image through the app to maybe make the contrast better, make it more visible, and then process it, and then share it to a bunch of, share it via email or to a couple of cloud and productivity suites as well. So I could send it, let's say I had a Dropbox account or Google Docs, which I do. I could just send it to those, and then the file would be there.
So we basically got around it here, but you used this for tax stuff, right?
I did. I used it for business cards and tax stuff. It was easy to use, but it was tedious. I mean, I had to frame the photo, I had to process it. It took a little while. So for faster scanning, if you got a high volume scanning, I would go with something bigger, meatier, like the Xerox scanner. But if you're on the go and you're like, I really need to save this document or this business card or this receipt before I forget about it, I've got to send it to my Dropbox or my Google Docs account. You could use an app, and it's a good substitute. And this was only $199.